What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to day 6 of the Advent Calendar Challenge. We're back, and today it's Finland's 100th day of independence, so we're doing something different. The Box of Destiny, not using it today, it's gone. We're just going to spin the wheel. We're going to pick a Finnish player based outside of the league we're playing in, corresponding to the value we spin. The highest valued player is only valued at 8.5 million. Hopefully we can get the pick of the bunch, that would be lovely, and while wheel, let's see how you get on. Please be kind. Okay, folks, so here we are. The wheel is back. Let's give it a whirl. Can we get that £10 million or more to pick any Finnish player we want? You know, I want to mix up the rules today, and today, 5 million. Is that the most we've had? No, I don't think it is, actually. I think it's the second most we've had. It's still a decent sum of money. £5 million to go out there and find a player from Finland for us. I mean, let's see who we can pick up for that kind of money. There's going to be a lot of choice. Okay, guys, so here we are back at Santa Claus FC. Yesterday we picked up Gavin Hoyt from Trinidad and Tobago. Some of you mentioned a nickname suggestion for him, which, I'll be honest, I didn't really get to begin with. And people were like, Jack, have the nickname be Feliz Navidad. And I didn't know what this meant. And people were like, it could be Feliz Trinidad. And I thought, sounds great, what does it mean? So I had to ask Twitter today, and Feliz Navidad means Merry Christmas in Spanish. Now, I've probably butchered the pronunciation, so sorry to my Spanish viewers out there. But, well, he's from Trinidad, it's Christmas, so here we have Feliz Trinidad, of course, this being Gavin Hoyt. So he was our player today, and well, today we are going to be looking at a player from Finland. You can see here I've already got it set up, so they're going to be based not in Finland. They are going to be Finnish, maximum value 5 million. There's not actually that much choice, just because there's not that many players playing outside of Finland, but we've got a few players here. I'm thinking we need a left back. And I'm wondering if this guy's the player for us, Sully. I mean, that last name, is it Vaisinen? Vaisinen? Answers on a postcard. Finnish viewers, I know there's some of you out there. But I quite like the look of him. And as much as we recently got a centre-back, we do need a left-back. And he looks quite good. So let's bring him in. Move to my club. Welcome to the team, Sully. And, well, hopefully you can give a good performance today. And now, we officially don't have a makeshift back four anymore. We now have proper players. Of course, we've got Danny Alves, right back, right centre back. We've got Santa's little helper. We've then got Feliz Trinidad. We have, of course, got Sully now. So yeah, we're starting to build a defence. Of course, slightly higher up, you can see we've got some injuries here. Yo-Ho-Ho and Slacer both out. Not ideal, if I'm honest. So we are going to be, despite having added a few new players to our team, we are going to be back down to a bit of a makeshift team, particularly in the midfield, which isn't great because today we've actually got quite kind of a difficult game, which we'll have a look at in just a second. And well, you can see here the team that we are going to be playing today, it is JJK, who are in 4th, so they're not going to be an easy team today. Their best player is this guy, apparently, Mahmoud Sain. I mean, he's from Gambia. I'm hoping that we can beat them. They're flying high at the moment. They're newly promoted. I mean, this guy just has mental hair. I mean, that can't be his actual haircut, can it? Is that really the best picture you could do? I mean, I'm talking with my hair as well here. I'm sorry, Tommy Carey. I'm not buying your hair. It's just it's not on. Anyway, enough of me just having digs at random Finnish players. Let's get into today's game here at Santa Claus FC. And I think today we're going to play on the front foot. We've been doing pretty badly lately. I'll hold my hands up and admit it's not been plain sailing. We actually had a really good start as well. Just as a quick reminder, we lost last episode 1-0. Prior to that, 3 draws in a row. So hopefully today we can get a win, although with our, well, not great midfield, it could be a bit of a challenge today. But, as I said, we now have a defence sorted, kind of. I feel like long-term, Gavin Hoyt at centre-back, Feliz Trinidad, we probably need to replace him. But with the exception of him, really, you know, once we get one more centre-mid, and, well, we don't have injuries, suddenly we have a starting 11 that might be okay. Anyway, I'm going to tell the players to just go out there and have a good one. We're at home today. I'm hoping we can take the game to them. Big game for us. Look at us. We're wearing our Christmassy suit as always. And, well, hopefully you guys are enjoying your time so far. I'd love to know, obviously, we need nickname suggestions for Sully down in the comments. But I'd also want to know, question of the day, what advent calendar have you got? Have you not got one? Have you got a chocolate one? Have you got one of those ones which just has pictures? I will say now, I've got a Peppa Pig one at work. I mean, I drew the big straw. I was going to say the short straw, but let's be honest, everyone wants a Peppa Pig advent calendar. So is it pull the long straw in that case? I mean, questions that need answering, I feel like. If you know, let me know. But yeah, what Christmas advent calendar have you got, or have you not got one? Have you grown out of it? Have your parents decided you're not allowed one? Has your girlfriend or wife said, nah, it's not on? I mean, this might be a short episode. We've not had a chance after 40 minutes. And Tommy Carey, you know, I've got in his head prior to the game. The yellow card for him. I think the best thing to say about this match so far is not a classic, to be fair, at half-time. 0-0. I mean, Dani Alves hasn't missed a tackle, so that's good. I'm going to tell the players I expect a much better performance. Hopefully they can step it up here in this second half and we can get a good result. I mean, really, we need to be beating JJK. We've actually been perhaps the better team so far, but only one shot on target. Not exactly ideal. And, yeah, well, it's an hour gone. At what point do I make changes? We are, unfortunately, I guess, still at the point where I can't really make that many changes. Let's bring in Ahola for Hakala in the centre of the midfield. Of course, Ahola can't play centre mid. We just repeatedly put him here and, well, hopefully he'll learn it eventually. But, yeah, it's not been a classic so far. I was expecting, you know, the goals to go flying in. But finally, after an hour of play, we have a highlight. Hallelujah. Right, can we stop the ball getting in? I don't know if we can. Oh, I should also point out, if I've remembered, today is officially the first day with Christmas music in the background. So, there we go. Maybe I'm a genius. Van Grinch, can you score one-on-one with the keeper? Oh, he can't score. Also, people are telling me that Santi Cazorla, you know, the reason he's not doing well is because he's still called Santa Clazola. Oh, okay. Well, we'll hold the phone. Van Grinch has just scored. He wasted one opportunity. He scores an even more difficult one. We move up to third somehow. 1-0 up. But yeah, what I was going to say is I have had Santa Cazorla named Santa Cazorla. People were like, you need to change it to Santa Clausola. Now, I didn't want to do this because we already have Roque Santa Claus and I thought he might get jealous. But the common consensus in the comments and the popular opinion was that I need to nickname him Santa Cazorla or Clausola. We'll get there eventually. So that's what we've done. And it's kind of worked. So I mean, he's still not playing great. I don't want to throw him under the bus, but he has been a little underwhelming. And well, maybe we can get a win today. I am still nervous, though with 5 minutes left, there is still time to completely bottle it. Who is going to deal with this? It's going to be Santa's little helper. I mean, look at him go. Don't pass it back to the keeper. Oh my gosh. Do I trust the players in that situation when they've got that many men forward? I don't think I do. I mean, they've committed a lot of men to the attack here. Can we hit them on the break? Alves. I mean, considering that we've got a bit of a makeshift midfield, we've done quite well so far. How has Sawley been doing? He's on a 6.8. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby for the Finnish player on his debut as our players tackle one another. But, well, Roque Santa Claus. Van Grinch on the run again. Could he score again? Surely not. Oh my gosh, he has. What a player. He's been the player of the series so far. How many goals has he got so far this season? It feels like he's got so many. He's just been banging them in for fun. And well, they committed a lot of men on the attack. And finally, for the first time in 5 days, I can say it now, I feel like, we're going to win a game. We're going to win the league. I believe again all of a sudden. My word. It's taken a long time to get to this point, hasn't it? Anyway, 4 minutes left in this game. 4 minutes of added time. They're not going to make a late comeback. We are going to finally get a win. Hallelujah. And yes, with that, where do we go? Where do we go in the league? I mean, the excitement now. Finally, some points on the board. A good win, boys. Well done. So we are up to third right now, although we are 7 points behind Cups. And we've got them in our next game, I noticed. Who's their star player? It's this guy, Salami. I mean, it's not a Christmassy food salami, I don't feel like, but he looks quite good. And I'm a little bit scared of him. And they are unbeaten at the top of the table, Cups, so they are not going to be easy. But, well, hopefully tomorrow we can get a good result at them and the wheel can be kind. Anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy today's video today. Leave a like if you did. Come up with your nickname suggestions, of course. And, yeah, well, that's going to be everything from me. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video. As I said, if you did, leave a like down below. And other than that, it is me, Jack, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.